I think my roommate is trying to kill me. Please don't erase this post. I need to know I'm not going crazy. I have tried posting to advice and relationships, but my posts keep disappearing for some reason. I have the screen caps, and I wrote it down, but for the life of me I can't find them again. I need help, and I wish someone could help me make sense of what is going on. Bit of background, I am currently studying at a college in Florida. Not the brightest idea, I know, but my scholarships to my dream university were pulled at the last moment, and I thought I'd better start getting the core courses while I wait for the problem to be straightened out. So a bummer, but nothing too bad. The problem started when I met my roommate. Let's call her Daisy. Daisy is basically a hippie. We live in a small apartment, 2 bedrooms, small kitchen and living room, so it's not so bad. She keeps her new age stuff in her room and I keep my stuff in mine. But she is weird about privacy. Let me give you an example. One say I asked her if I could go through her stuff, because she asked to take a gold chain and then she had forgotten to give it back. She got super mad at me. Like, spit flying mad. I didn't even go in the room. And then she had the gall to say that since I had given her the chain, it was hers now. I never lent her anything again, and bought a lock for my door after that. Fortunately, nothing has gone missing, but now she makes a point to take any of my stuff that I leave on the living room and move it around. It drives me crazy, but she thinks it's a hilarious prank. That's another thing. She is a prankster. I cannot count the times where she had taken my things and moved around or hid it, and then I had to spend 15 minutes looking for it. I was once late to a test because she hid my car keys. She will also take any of my USB, some of my earrings, and recently my new pen. I suspect that she is also leaving the milk out, because it is spoiling way before their dates. She denied ever doing it, but she had the biggest shit-eating grin on her face when she said that, so I have my doubts. She is also picky as fuck about food, and more than once I have come back to find some of my food, especially bread, on the trash. At least she doesn't eat anything of mine. So, everything up to here has been standard scumbag roommate, until the last couple weeks. 2 weeks ago, my boyfriend came to visit. Patrick and I have been together for about 8 months now, and he had been away for college, but since it's summer he came back down here to visit me for a couple days. My roommate was all over him, trying to get his attention. It was kinda satisfying to see her getting ignored, and the last part when he handed me a ring? Priceless. But she has been acting weird. She suddenly became a lot nicer to me, and has been doing me favors without being asked, like washing the dishes and doing my laundry. I told her I appreciated what she was doing but to please stop, and she blew up at me, saying I was ungrateful and that I needed to respect my betters, that I was a gossipy bitch for talking about her to my friends. She has also started to offer me food, and even told me I was welcome to grab anything I wanted from her side of the fridge. A normal enough thing, if it wasn't for the fact that she rarely cooked before, and even then, I have seen weird things there before. The thing that cemented on my mind that there was something wrong was when I saw mistletoe berries around the kitchen. She played dumb and told me those weren't mistletoe, it was some other berry, but she couldn't tell me what they were. She has also been messing with the food on my side of the pantry and the fridge. I don't have any concrete proof, but whenever I am running low on things I like, they get replaced when I know I haven't gone to the market recently, or things that I have cooked will suddenly vanish. I have since then bought a small, locked cupboard and a mini fridge, and have them in my room. But I have also started suffering accidents. It was little things at the start. My finger would get caught on the door after she had spent a day fixing the hinges, or I will hit my knee on the table she had recently cleansed of bad energies. After that I started tripping into pointy things, like the fence near the garden, of stuff will fall right on top of me. I almost got killed by a hammer that slipped from a repairman in the 3rd floor of the building I was taking classes that day. If one of my friends hadn't called me back, I would not be posting this. The last incident is what cemented her guilt in my mind. I had taken my stuff to the laundry room on the roof, because our machine had broken down suddenly. It was a little late, around 8 p.m. or so when I finished, but the stairs were reasonably well lit and I have done that trip 1,000 times before, so I thought it would be fine. I was busy balancing the basket with my clothes when I started going down. It was pretty lonely up there, and I swear I was the only person using the machines, but someone was up there, with me, and that someone pushed me down the stairs. I rolled down the stairs, my clothes flying all around me, and came to a stop with a very painful crack at the bottom. I tried to look up, but some of my clothes had ended on top of my head, and while I was trying to get them off, someone had come down and started strangling me with them. Those had been the scariest seconds of my life. It was like there was no one there, and my clothes had just decided to come to life and kill me. I lashed out and tried to kick whoever was there, but I was just punching air, could not feel anyone there. I tried to scream but I only managed a pathetic gurgle, and that's when I heard it. A giggle I have come to know and hate. I cannot prove it, but I'm sure it was Daisy chalking me. I saw red, and fought back, and finally I managed to catch Daisy with a punch. I heard a screech and the pressure on my neck vanished, and heavy footsteps, far heavier than Daisy's, go down the stairs. I ripped the cloth off my face, but I was unable to catch more than a glimpse of something turning the corner. I scrambled to my feet and went down to the stairs, but whatever it was, it had vanished. I quickly gathered up my clothes and went to the apartment, intending to have words with her, but there was no one there. I passed the time posting on Reddit, asking for advice, but then the clock hit 3 a.m. so I decided to go to sleep. I woke up with bruises on my arms, like someone had clawed them. Worse yet, the lock on my door is still perfectly functional, and I don't have a window on my room. I don't know what to do anymore. I checked my posts and they completely disappeared. They are the only posts that are missing. No one else on the building says they have seen Daisy since yesterday, and honestly, I am debating between confronting her and just cutting my losses and run. Whatever now AG witchcraft Daisy did to me is taking effect. I will post again later tomorrow. Wish me luck.